Captain's log, stardate 296910.9. USS Almac Rigel, Captain Michael Larg commanding. We are currently mapping the Venezia system, having recently left the Biorma quadrant.
Sector 2, Delta 00 Phi Kappa. Mapping complete. Transmitting data to Starfleet Command.
Look out! He's got a nug!
Gun! A gun is what he's got!
I'm dying.
The man was gone.
Never again to revisit the scene of my boyhood in Surrey. Romping with my school chums in the fens and...
Nigel Fairservice was shot again.
Only agrees me.
Captain?
Just a minute.
Everything all right, Captain?
Yes, fine, thanks. Ship status, Lieutenant Wilmot.
All systems normal, Captain.
Oh, we're late for our meeting. Quick, we need to be in the Burslam system. Warp 7, Lieutenant. Hit it. With a sledgehammer.
We have arrived at the Burslam system, Captain. All systems nominal.
Acknowledged. I'm just going down to the observation deck. Fortunately, we made it in time for my meeting with the Admiral. Could you ask the Doctor to join me, please?
Certainly, Captain. Will the Doctor please report to the observation deck?
Better get on.
What the devil am I doing here? I'm a doctor, not a space vagrant. And who are you, Captain?
Oh, sorry. Wrong Doctor.
Well, don't just stand there, man. Get me back to the Enterprise. Sir?
Computer, activate EMH.
Hi. Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Are you kidding? Really?
All right. Whoa. Okay. So, Captain, what's the plan?
Admiral Janewood is on her way here. She's beaming directly to the observation deck. Here she comes.
I better get out the way.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
Yes, granted, Admiral.
Greetings, Captain and, Doctor? Now, as you know, today is Michael Day.
So it is!
Now, Captain, the reason I'm here is that this stardate is the 340th anniversary of the 21st birthday of one of your very important ancestors. Your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Michael Arthur Kevin Larg, celebrated his 21st birthday on this day 340 years ago. Now, as we're all aware, Professor Larg played a critical role in the development of warp drive. Professor Sir Michael Larg discovered strange repeating gravity anomalies mapped across Earth. While he was analysing satellite terrain data, he noticed that certain mountain ranges and ocean trenches formed a global geometric pattern. At first he thought it looked like coincidence, but then he proved it creates tiny distortions in local space-time. His data became the first evidence that space-time can be shaped naturally. 100-odd years later, scientists realised that by recreating this pattern artificially, they could make warp fields work as they wanted. As we know, Cochrane's warp field equations reference the Michael harmonic. he paved the way to the development of warp drive by proving space itself is flexible.
Yes, I'm very proud. His works are required reading at the Academy. We talked about it the other day, didn't we, Doctor?
Did we? Yes, we did.
And gentlemen, I thought it would also be interesting to review the breakthroughs in astronomy and space science that took place between the old date years 2005, when Sir Michael was born, and 2026, when he celebrated his 21st birthday, what we now know as Michael Day. There was the exoplanet boom. Only a handful of exoplanets were known in 2005, but by 2026, telescopes like NASA's Kepler and TESS had confirmed there were over 5,500 exoplanets, including TRAPPIST-1 system, which they found in 2017 contained 7 Earth-sized worlds. It must have been mind-blowing. Water in the solar system. It was in 2018 that scientists discovered a liquid lake under the Martian surface. Also, the Cassini mission revealed massive water plumes erupting from Saturn's moon, Enceladus, suggesting a subsurface ocean capable of supporting life. They didn't know what they were going to find in the deep, mind you. And then there was black hole photography. Just imagine being there in 2019 when the Event Horizon Telescope captured the first ever image of a black hole, M87. It was the first piece of visual proof of one of the universe's most mysterious phenomena then and still now. It was also in 2017 that the first interstellar visitors arrived, not Klingons, but for the first time in recorded history, objects from other star systems passing through our own. It all started with the cigar-shaped Oumuamua, which came through in 2017. Remember too that these were the earliest days of mapping the Milky Way. The ESA's Gaia mission was launched in 2013, and by 2026 it had created the most detailed 3D map of the galaxy, including 1.7 billion stars. And the James Webb Space Telescope, the JWST, gave them an incredible view of the cosmic cliffs in the Carina Nebula, showing in unprecedented detail those stellar nurseries. There were inspiring people too in that period. Gwynne Shotwell led the way to transforming spaceflight from a government-only multi-billion-dollar endeavour into what was then a sustainable commercial industry, paving the way for the way we operate today. Remember SpaceX? Scott Kelly spent nearly a year on the ISS for the NASA Twins study. They compared his biology to that of his twin brother Mark back on Earth, providing all the foundational data that was needed for human missions to Mars and all the places we've been since then. And the computer scientist Casey Booman in 2019 led the development of the algorithm that made that first image of a black hole possible. It was her work that turned a globe-spanning network of telescopes into a single high-resolution virtual camera for the very first time. It was James Peebles' theoretical work that laid the groundwork for their understanding in the mid-2000s of dark matter and dark energy, which make up 95% of the universe. When Professor Lark was just 6 months old, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter was launched, and it was still orbiting Mars when he turned 21. It remains NASA's primary high-speed data relay for surface missions like the Perseverance and Curiosity rovers. And in 2026, it was still identifying pure water ice in new craters and giving high-resolution aerial maps for the first ever AI-planned rover drives on the Martian surface. By Professor Logg's 21st birthday, it had returned over 450 terabits of data. And that, gentlemen, is just a few of the space achievements during Michael's first 21 years that launched him on his spectacular career, a fitting celebration of Michael's Day.
Thanks, Avril. Early days, but a lot of interesting things were happening back then.
And may I be the first, as I am in fact distantly related to your mum, to wish you a very happy Michael's Day.
Thank you, Admiral. Commander Smike, greetings.
Captain, may I wish you a fascinating Michael's Day. Live long and prosper.
Why, thank you, Commander. Same to you.
And from me, Captain, a very happy and holographic Michael's Day.
Thanks, Doc.
Happy Michael's Day, Captain.
Damn it, Captain. Happy Michael's Day.
Wow. Thanks, Dr. McCoy. You must be using a spatio-temporal link.
No idea, Captain. I'm just a plain old country doctor.
And now I think, time to party.
He drew mountains in the margins and oceans through the page. He was told your daydream drifting. He was mapping out the age. Had a bow with thumbtack road, strung from here to far away. Said if I can bend this distance, maybe space will bend the same. Folks laughed, said, boy, that's crazy. He just smiled, we'll see someday. While the TV flickered late, he was drawn out away. It's Michael's Day. Just turn the page. Fonday's Martin in the stars in a heartbeat change. Every backbone, every chalk line, leading straight to where the guard turns daylight. From a hand-drawn map to a silver flame, looking over Earth's terrain. The world called it a miracle. And to all of us, it's Michael's Day. Coffee stains on Mid-Mag notebooks, latitude in Jane's kitchen, taped up charts above the sink, next to takeaways and dishes. He found shortcuts in the starlight, little cracks between the lines. He whispered, what are spaces folded like the roadways in my mind? They said, son, you're just a dreamer. He said, dreams are where we start. Turn his bedroom into lab space, chasing galaxies from a garden. It's Michael's Day. Just turn the page. From Maeve's Martin in the stars in a heartbeat change. Every back road, every chalk line, lay 'em straight to where the dark turns daylight. From a hands-on map to a silver flame, looking over Earth's terrain. The world called it a miracle. And to all of us, it's Michael's Day. New days past born had gathered. No one bothered, no one came. A man with Michael's work called out his name. He just looked back through the window at that faded age-old plan. Said, Michael took the long way to get home again. Oh, it's Michael's Day. Just turn the page. Fonday's Martin in the stars in a heartbeat change. Every back road, every chalk line, led him straight to where the dark turns daylight. From a hands-on lap to a silver flame, looking over Earth's terrain. The world called it a miracle. And to all of us, it's Michael's Day.